Welcome back, guys. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and bring you into the next game. Again, we have UnKnights playing against the team of Fortress. UnKnights, definitely a strong Overwatch team. I've actually had the chance to cancel them. I want to say now it's been at least like 3 or 4 times. I've definitely watched them a fair bit, and I enjoy watching their play. Specifically, I have some very fond moments of casting Draxen, as there was a play a while back where he landed a pretty disgusting flick on a pursuing Genji, and I lost my mind. So I'm definitely excited to see him on that said Widow, guys. But let me make sure that the titles are right, and of course they're wrong. They're never right. They're never right. They're never right. Ever. Okay. For once, if I could like have this awesome production value and be like ahead of things, it'd be so nice. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the ESL Overwatch EU Go4 Cup number 2. There's a $150 first prize. Top 100 teams get. Oh, we're already in the top 100, so it's relevant. Top 32, they're fighting for more points for the monthly. Sorry. Final. That will be a $1,500 tournament. Over on the side of the defense, we have Fortress Shadowburn picking up a Genji Moth. Going to be picking up a McCree Forsaken on the Junkrat. Mercy. Going to be championed up by Mufu Zoob. Going to be picking up that Reinhardt, and then of course TCM Bite over here on a Zarya. On the side of the offense for UnKnights, we have APO on the McCree Halle. Going to be on the Zenyatta. I'm going to pause there for a second. We have a Zenyatta, friends. Veteran Jr. going to be picking up that Genji. We have Onga on the Reinhardt. Call going to be picking up that Lucio, and of course that leaves Draxen on said Widow. So we're going to follow out Draxen here, guys, and we'll go to overhead right after that as we get into the team fights. But again, I really personally want to follow out Draxen. I think that he can really go off for his team, and when he does, it's pretty disgusting to watch. But I guess he's going to be taking his time getting into position, so we're going to go ahead and switch to the rest of the action here. We're going to go ahead and get up in the air, guys. Let you see as the offense going into the back. It looks like the Onga trying to do what he can, but Shadowburn double kill already. Going to be cleaning up 2 now, cleaning up maybe 3. Draxen getting an answer. Going to be getting one hero kill himself, tagging out. Going to be damaging up that Reinhardt barrier, which is getting pretty low right now. Offense pushing on to the point now. Defense. Shadowburn backing up onto that health pack. Does end up getting it before Veteran, I believe. And now it looks like APO is going to take him out. Offense is doing very well. Offense seems to be in control of this point. We're going to switch over to Draxen again. He needs to go off for his team. They're not running a defensive Widowmaker, so there should be really nothing to stop him until I say that Shadowburn. Going to clean him up now. Shadowburn looking to get the kill on this. Good job on this Zenyatta, and that's what you need. Zenyatta's down. 2 ticks already, though, on the first point, so they do need to stall this up and reset completely if they're going to actually hold this. They need to get a full reset here, and they will. They will. Lucio goes down. There's no chance of the offense chaining that momentum and continuing to take the fight based off of what the previous fight had left. And so, again, guys, we're reset here. Look for the defense to get better positioning. I don't like the way that they're all set up. I would like to see 1 or 2 more in the background in Library, Clockwork Tower, on that high ground. Veteran going to go dash in, going to get stunned. There goes one of the Dragon Blades. Defensive immediately followed by Veteran's offensive, and he's going to get 2. Shadowburn getting 2. There's 2 Genjis going on right now, guys. We can only pick one to follow, but we're going to pick the one that gets the triple kill. Veteran looking for the quad, but no, he gets earth shattered. That's absolutely huge. He does end up going down to Zoob. We're going to switch over here to this side, to this overhead view. Shadowburn actually ended up going off pretty big himself, getting a total of 4 kills throughout that fight. TCM Bite gonna get a 5th, and that looks like to be a completely cleaned up offense as he gets tagged up by Draxen, pushing out a little aggressively and gets shot up there in the head. Draxen definitely needing to get those kills. Tagging up the barrier, a little bit of questionable decision, but made the decision nonetheless. Sorry, you're going to be on a bit of higher charge. Draxen, again, staying on him. Actually going to just go to the overhead, guys. We don't want you to miss any of the entertaining action. That Graviton surge, letting out 2 with the charge through. Great play by Zoob. Now APO going to have to fight it out. Forsaken with that tire. APO with the double kill. The defense is holding very strong here. Resurrection from the side of the defense. That was Mufu. And now the only one left alive right now is Draxen, as he's and Veteran, as Draxen's going to get dropped super low. It looks like Draxen might actually end up going down. We're going to stay on Zarya. Great spam from him. But wow, guys, I gotta say, specifically UnKnights here, not having the best offense that they would have liked. Getting stalled out a fair bit here at the beginning. Shadowburn, again, I really gotta say his Genji play so far. Haven't seen him play personally at all in Overwatch, so definitely a new thing for me to see, and it's definitely something to respect as he's gonna be setting up in the flank here. We're gonna follow him out. He's been changing the game, the layout of the fights for his team, and I want to stay on him. Here we go, Dragon Blade going out. It's gonna, oh, I actually hit on 3 heroes with that slice. Now he's gonna be looking for even more. Hits another double slice, getting onto the Winston, dashing through, doing a lot of damage. He's gonna drop down to 20 HP, does end up going down eventually. eventually, but who cares when you get that kind of trade? However, Earthshatter going down. Resurrection did go out for the, they don't have it, Resurrection. I'll apologize for the offense. And yeah, they're not going to be able to reset here. They're down too many. Veteran is the only one alive. He does have that Dragon Blade. He's swinging away, going for those kills, but will get killed eventually by the Zarya. I really got to say, guys, again, I feel as though that they need to switch up from this Zenyatta. I don't think Zenyatta is a bad hero. I think he needs some buffs right now, maybe, on a personal level. But on a strategic level, I'd like to just say that I feel like they need a Resurrection here. I might be just wrong on that question, but I feel like a Resurrection would be super helpful. A lot of these fights are super close, and in the background, we have Winston going Primal Rage, zoning the best he can. Shadowburn's already answered, though. Moth has already got one. That's 2 down on the side of the defense. One of them being the healer. There's a Graviton Surge onto the offense. Good Zombie to charge right through it, tagging up one. Now Veteran, only one left alive. He's going to go down to Zob's Fire Strike, and that's going to be another cleanup offense. And if you are a fan of UnKnights, guys, you're going to need to give them some love in the chat right now, as they are not having the offense that they would. Drexen gets deflected by Shadowburn. Glad we caught that at the end. Oh, man. This Genji play, definitely good timing from him. Not too much to really expect in the sense of like, oh yeah, you know, of course the Widow's, of course he's going to deflect, Widow's going to shoot that shot, but again, it's that whole crisis management, it's that whole, your ability to not freak out, your ability to take that calm moment, to actually execute it properly. And now he's going to be getting back into the backline again, going to be able to take out Holly 99%. He does have a Dragon Blade. Here we go. Left click, left click, left click. One, going to take out APO. That was a massive Riptire. However, Veteran's going off himself. He's already gotten 3 kills, but Shadowburn might just go off more, make it 4, as he's going to maybe even clean up Veteran. If he gets him, that's the entirety of the offense. Clean up. 5 seconds remain. Veteran on his team. He's the last one. He needs to stay alive. He needs to make this play huge. He needs to go off the heroics. He might have done it, guys. He might have pulled off the heroics. Veteran stays alive at 25 HP during that with his Dragon Blade. Huge kills from him. And they're actually going to get onto the payload while this game I thought was over. That's 5 minutes and a total of maybe 3, 4, 5 seconds so far, guys. So again, 5-minute time. We'll get an official match time, as unfortunately the timer did not go as the way I wanted it to. And we'll go ahead and switch to Streets View as Winston's going to be pushing in, guys. Winston actually really far in. It looks like Onga might actually go down, and that was a little bit of a questionable decision there. Oh, he's getting Shadowburn. Double kill from him. We're going to stay on this angle for now, as we want to be able to see the Genjis bounce around. Genji in the background. Veteran going to end up going down to TCM. And now Forsaken. APO taking him out, or APO's been taken out by him. And now we're going to stay again on Shadowburn. His first-person perspective. His Genji play, I gotta say, is the highlight of this defense, in my opinion. It's something you don't see as much. Genji on defense on this map is a rarity in my from my experience. There are, of course, players who will take it, and Genji can be very strong on this map, but it is not something that we commonly see. And it looks like dash in from Veteran. They want to go pretty ham here. That was a pretty good Earthshatter from the defense onto the offense, stunning up 2, and now Onga popping up that Primal Rage. 3 already down for the side of the defense. They lost Holly, they lost Call, they lost Drexen. Veteran, though, answering, getting his own kill here, and that's exactly what they need. Need his Genji to go off. They need him to get a lot of kills. They are pushing the payload, though, and they have gotten almost to the 2nd point. So it isn't to say that their efforts have been completely in vain. They're doing something. And now again, we do have Drexen over here on the Pharah. I want to switch to him. It's the first Pharah we've seen today. Great skin choice as he's going to be pushing forward. Left clicks away. Oh, but Shadowbird. What a story. What a story to be painting this game. Whenever he pops that ultimate, look at the kill feed. 2 kills from him. Forsaken answering himself. And the offense is just reeling right now. Dead bodies litter the streets. And they're just not having a good time pushing this, as Shadowburn again, 3 kills, able to take out that Pharah. Now hunting down the Winston, wanting to take out the Winston to put the foot on the corpse there and continue to dominate this game, and that is going to be the case. Shadowburn taking out Unga. 53 seconds remain, guys, on this offense. We want to see a full cap, as we want to see the best quality games possible, but Shadowburn, he is just dominating here. He is taking good control of the map, establishing dominance of the flanks, and in my recent strat watch, I really wanted to emphasize this idea of dominating the flanks, and he is doing that. And you can see the impact, right? The side of, never mind, we're just going to be going straight in. APO with that high noon. He's going to get dashed over. He's actually going to end up taking out Shadowburn during that. And, oh, but the Riptire! Resurrection over here from Mufu, going to be bringing up Moth. That's important, but the defense cleaning up. Make it 2 kills. TCM bite. Going to clean up another one, and that Graviton Surge. Kind of pointless. Shadowburn taking out Veteran, and that's going to be pretty much the entirety of the offense. But what I want to say is, when you control the flanks, you force the offense to go down into main, and when they're pushing into main over and over again, it's easier to set up your defense, set up your crossfires, set up your concaves, and dominate on the map. We're in overtime, guys. This is going to come down to the last fight. This is going to Oh, Veteran going to be picking up a kill now, as well as Shadowburn Zob picking up his own, and now Onga on the point. We really need to follow Veteran. He needs to have heroics here. He needs to go off. He's going to be picking up 2, and Drexen with his own. Will he be able to clean up, and will they be able to clean up the Zarya? And here's the story of this game, guys. The offensive time may not be something exciting, but the offensive time is looking to be a full conversion. 2 minutes remain on the clock. Put it up, as they will have a chance to get onto this final point. We're going to stay on Veteran here as he is getting good combos off, doing lots of damage, fanning away of those shurikens. Now looking over here to get onto the high ground. Drexen. Maybe we should stick on here. He just did pop up that infra site. If he can take out this Genji here, that would be huge. Still taking a lot of damage. Oh no, he gets trapped up. What a great play by Forsaken. Forsaken using that trap. And then, oh, Bahale! Oh, what a great play for him using that Guardian Angel. And then, of course, good left click from him. Good aiming. Now, Deadeye coming out. He's going to be switching that pistol, helping clean things up. He's almost got his ultimate available. Genji, low health. Veteran getting healed up. And can the side of UnKnights, can their offense be put together? Can they get this point conversion here as Kale is still alive? He's got the resurrection available. Only one is dead for his team. He's going to choose to bring up now High Noon coming up from the side of the defense. That was Moth. Moth only getting 1 kill with that. We are actually going to switch over to overhead. Note how Unga has his Earth Shatter. If they can line up a good Earth Shatter here, it could be a push in. But Shadowburn, again, who's the story of this game? Who's the story of the defense? It's Shadowburn. Picking up 2 kills. Now Forsaken, making it a triple on the Scientist. That's a Winston triple, guys. No aim, no brain. You must be a Winston main, and left clicking hard as he's going to cleave apart those 3 heroes. 54 damage a second is that Tesla cannon. And man, does it hurt when you play Winston properly. We're actually going to have a D.Va over here. Oh, Mufu just joking around, I guess. Switching over that D.Va just to show off some love to the D.Va character. Now Veteran going to be using that Dragon Blade. We need heroics from him. We need big plays. He's swinging away. Shadowburn popping his own. We're going to switch to overhead. We want to watch both of the Genjis. Watch them dash around. Watch the kills. Watch the kill feed. Shadowburn double. Veteran double. Zob alive, fighting away for his team. Veteran going to be picking up another one. Drexen actually now on the Tracer picking up that kill. Forsaken using the Maid to immunity contest. I really got to give him props there. Good job using that. And now he's actually stalling it up a fair bit. Going to proc it over into overtime. Mufu switching to that D.Va, stalling even harder. They want to make their time as easy as possible if the side of UnKnights even converts, but they need to get the kills rolling. They need to get the fight going for them. And now the side of the defense actually has a numbers advantage. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the point. Losing 1 though. Unga. There's a Graviton Surge onto the defense. Picking up 2 kills for the defense, 2 kills for the offense, guys. This is coming down to the last possible second. APO on the point with Onga. That barrier. Oh, great clicks by Onga. And now to TCM bite does get flashbang. Does get fanned. He's going to go down pretty low. He needs to stay alive. Does end up going down 2 meters. Or sorry, 2 people pushing. And then the great charge keeping the D.Va away. Now can they keep Zob off the point? 1 meter, point 12. They will go ahead and convert, guys. And that will be an official match time. We'll update the stopwatch with that. But do not be fooled. If you are a fan of UnKnights, they need to hold hard. They need to almost get a full hold on the first point because of the time that they are looking at. Again, for newer players in the stream or players that have not watched Stopwatch Formula, the best way I like to think about it is start at your 7, okay? 7 minutes is good defensive hold, good offensive push. Both teams can be happy with their performances. At the end of the day, you start moving it around from there. So we'll look at the we'll look at the relevant time. So an 11-minute time and 6 seconds, that's going to be very favored towards the defense. They did a very good job holding. Now the offense on the next step only has to convert their point within 11 minutes. So whereas a very fast time on these kind of maps is 2-3 minutes. A very reasonable time is 3 to 4 minutes, and then getting into your more even times is your 5s, your 6s, your 7s, and then obviously 8, 9s, and 10s. But yeah, 11 minutes, not a hard time at all to push. UnKnights is really going to need to come out strong, have a very influential offense from the gates. If they don't do that, it's just going to fall apart from the beginning, and that's what we'll be looking for. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the ESL Overwatch Go4 Cup, EU Cup, sorry, no, Go4 EU Cup number 2. If you guys are interested, do check out at ESL Overwatch on Twitter. They do tweet about this tournament and keep you guys updated, as well as ESL_Overwatch Twitch is where you can find them and the more information about this tournament. But thank you so much to them for letting me cast, and thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. It's awesome for you guys to be watching these games. It's awesome that you guys are here, so thank you again. You are amazing. And we'll go ahead and get into the match, though, as UnKnights I don't want them to cheat. So earlier I said because the side of Overwatch Kings, if you guys were watching, if you guys were in the previous game with me, Overwatch Kings got a full hold on their first defense. And since the other side, Aimley was the name of the team, they had to get a full hold as well to be able to tie the series and to move into a tiebreaker. So what I thought in that situation, I would have said that they need a good cheese lineup because they have to get a full hold. There's no choice. If they don't, they lose. But whereas here, I think it's really about the defense just bleeding time. You don't want to necessarily, and Stefan with the 48 minute. You don't necessarily want to cheese outright at the beginning, right? You really do want to bleed across the map. Part of being a strong defensive team and holding across is not wanting to strictly hold on the first point. You really do want to hold throughout the entirety of the map, and we are going to see TCM stay on that Zarya, Shadowburn staying on that Genji. Those are the big notes for me. Other heroes, pretty standard. Double McCree, nothing too exciting there. Double McCree, APO, and Veteran picking that up. And here we go, guys. Do not be fooled. UnKnights has their work cut out for them here, and there we go. Great. Charge in. Actually going to be a trade. Veteran getting one, Moth getting the other. We're going to stay on the Zarya. She's already at 40 charge, chasing out the defense, going on to that. Oh, Mercy, great dash back through the building. Got to give credit there. Fan the hammer missing, though, unfortunately not doing a lot at all, as TCM Bite is definitely having the better trade here. Healing going out onto the McCree, though, looks like to be the only one alive. We're going to switch back to the main portion of the action as the side of the offense, sorry, just getting cleaned up here. Drexen going off. Drexen. This is what we needed to see from you earlier. This is what oh, he ends up killing himself. Should have waited to pull the trigger there, but that's not something. We're going to go ahead and stay on him. They're going to bring him back up right immediately into the fight as he wants to go off, and there we go. Deflect. Will he time it based upon the end of the deflect? And going to go ahead and set up back here in this back building. Dragon Strike going out. We're gonna follow on to Shadowburn as he's getting a left click. Oh, he takes out by Veteran. Double kill from him, but 4 kills from the offenses. They're getting multiple kills. They're getting cleaning it up as House. There's just no mess on the ground. One hero left on the defensive team as they are gonna get all 6 heroes, and that may not be a team kill, Horan, but that was a team kill for all intents and purposes. And the side of sorry guys, excuse me, the name eludes me. The side of Fortress showing extreme dominance here at the beginning of King's Row. They definitely know how to push out at the beginning. Not to say at all that UnKnights doesn't. They've had plenty of good tournament performances recently, but it is hard when you don't get that first good fight. You know, there's many factors that go into this, guys, that as a caster I can't call them all out. There's the psychological factors, there's the actual factors in the game, there's the decisions, all of these other things, but it just seems like right now the side of Fortress just has more confidence, more I guess just more confidence. They have more willingness to play risky and to make big plays, and it's paying off for them. Shadowburn on this Genji, pushing him forward. Again, our entire team is going to be focusing down this barrier. That's one thing you guys can always take note of all these games that you watch that I cast. Reinhardt barriers need to be focused out. Oh, stun. Maybe into an Earth Shatter. It was into an Earth Shatter. That hit on the entirety of the defense. APO with the triple kill. Deadeye. And that Deadeye actually hits up on the, there's no second support. They're not running a Mercy. We'll go ahead and get more on that in a second as Forsaken's going to get Drexen, but Drexen getting another kill. And that's going to push the defense all the way back. And, oh god. What I wanted to say there, guys, is that the offense isn't running a Mercy. They're running, instead of running a Mercy, they're running a Junkrat, so they're running a bit of a cheese here. They don't have any Resurrection available to them. Normally, you would want to really see those Resurrections. There we go, Sound Barrier going out, as we do have very much an aggressive pusher coming out from the offense. They want to get into the faces of the defense. They want to dominate them. They want to kill multiple heroes, but Onga going to be answering for himself, taking out Mofo, and now Shadowburn answering, getting a kill in the background, taking out Onga, Forsaking, getting another one. Shadowburn getting brought up from no to full. He was actually picked up that health pack. That's what that was. And now in the background, he's getting even more kills, hunting down onto this Lucio. If he could get this Lucio, reset the defense massively, and that's going to be the case. That's going to be the second point. And guys, I didn't start the stopwatch, unfortunately, but do note that this is a faster time already. We were looking at 11 minutes before, and the side of UnKnights needs to hold here. Actually, in fact, I think this, no, because they converted, it's irrelevant. Sorry. They need to get a full hold here. They need to, or obviously, like, they lose, but my point is that they don't have any other choice. It needs to come down to this point. Forsaken with that Riptire, gonna be picking up a kill. We're staying on Shadowburn. In the background, he's getting more. There's a great Graviton Surge. Look for the Genji to capitalize on this. Look at that Dragon Blade left click, spamming away. He is going to cancel onto the Lucio, and there's another cancel again from him. Good animation canceling from him using the, I believe it's the left click, melee left click. is the animation cancel for Genji. And this might just be the game, guys, as I can guarantee you this is a faster time than 11 minutes. They really need to get on the point the side of the defense. If you're a fan of UnKnights, they need all of your help right now. All of the Pog champs you guys can get together, as they really are not holding well here. Shadowburn staying on him. Might just go to overhead, actually, as these fights will tend to get very hectic. Switching over to a better angle so you guys can see everything and anything that's going on. Drexen with the flank setting up on the side. Zom's going in really hard. There is an Earthshatter taking out one. They're jumping in aggressively. They're going hard onto the defense. Veteran does pick up Zob. That's important. And Veteran! Oh, with the quad kill! 3 with the Deadeye, 1 with the left click, and that's going to be a defensive hold, guys. And if they're going to do it, Veteran! Massive Deadeye from him. The patience from him. Oh, man. And that was disgusting. So yeah, and again, like it's being pointed out in the chat, that's definitely the case. The defense needs to be saving ultimates for contingency options. If they don't have multiple ultimates for multiple of the attacks, it's going to be a hard time. But APO, Oga getting a kill now. Drexen with the third. This is disgusting. They're definitely showing and holding up here right now. But there's Shadowburn with that. With the Dragon Blade going in aggressively. He's trying to look for supports in the background. Veteran will be able to take him out though, and that's the end of that. Offense getting stalled up hard here. 4 minutes remain on the clock, guys. At this point, we can ignore the stopwatch because we can basically, unless it becomes a multiple APO with a double kill, unless it becomes a multiple minute overtime, if the point is converted, it's a Fortress victory. If the point is not converted, we're going to see UnKnights actually be the winning team because they were able to convert. And that's the critical part here, is that it really just does come down to this. There will be no, I don't really see it. It's a way for a tiebreaker, guys, so there's the charge from Onga, going in aggressively. Shadowburn in the background doing what he can. There's that Riptire. It gets a double kill. Forsaken. Resurrection immediately from Haley, though. They need to stabilize. And looking background, healing up onto McCree. Graviton Surge in the background, picking up on 2. Forsaken going to capitalize on that Onga. Maybe wasting that stun a little bit, not doing too much, but he will get a 1 kill. Now Forsaken picking up another Onga. Defense reeling. They're down 3. They're down 4. They're down 5. This might just be the game, guys, as the offense. Forsaken here. Man, I gotta say, this Junkrat play has been an X factor for me. There's the High Noon APO's heroics last time. Did a lot. Great deflection, though. Can this Lucio stall it up long enough? Can the Lucio stall it up? There's another High Noon. Looks like it's not going to actually do too much as they did have the barrier there. And there's a Riptire killing off 3. Killing off 3. He kills off himself. But if they can get the Reinhardt, that's going to be game, guys. That's going to be game and unfixed. Or sorry, not unfixed. I apologize. Unfixed is a player, not a team. And he plays for a top 8 team, unfortunately. That was a bit of a mistake. UnKnights going to be going down in this game. And Veteran, I got to say, it has to be this triple Deadeye, man. This was disgusting coming out from him. If they were going to hold, this is exactly what they needed to do. And he immediately farms it up, pops it. 1, tick, 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 tick. Done. And he actually falls off in the end. Ends up dying to Forsaken. It looks like he got boffed off there. But again, guys, congratulations to the side of Fortress, as they will be moving on to play Overwatch Kings in the round of 16. I will get the stream updated for you guys. Again, 3 quick plugs. First of all, check out at ESL Overwatch and ESL_Overwatch on Twitch. At ESL Overwatch is their Twitter for more tournament updates, as well as just any ESL Cups or any information as far as ESL goes. Second of all, thank you so much for them for letting me cast. And if you guys are curious about my own casting videos or stuff like that, check out my Twitter at RaptorZOW, or down below in my channel, there's my Stratwatch, my YouTube, all of that other media stuff for you guys. And last but never least, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys are amazing and the lifeblood of these casts. So keep it up and keep on watching. It's amazing. I appreciate it. You're beautiful. And until the next game, guys, the round of 16 will be Overwatch Kings versus the side of Fortress.